I know that recruitment is little bit कि आटे में नमक जितना झूठ चलता है, but not every time.
Hey everyone, welcome back to TS Friday. I'm your host Ayesha, bringing you fresh takes and fast answers from the front lines of talent acquisition every Friday. Joining me today is Sakshi from IndiaMART, a talent acquisition professional navigating fast-paced hiring environments and partnering closely with business teams. Let's dive into the real stories with Sakshi. But before that, Sakshi, could you please introduce yourself?
Thank you so much for giving me such platform to share my recruitment experience. So hello everyone who is watching me from anywhere. My name is Sakshi Dubey and I am a HR professional with hands-on experience in talent acquisition, employee onboarding, and quick time. So I recently worked with IndiaMART where I got the opportunity to learn about the various hiring processes and employing along with the different hiring challenges in current market trends.
Thank you, Sakshi. We're excited to have you over. What's one moment in your TA journey where you thought, okay, this role is more strategic than people think?
Okay, so honestly, Ayesha, when I was not into this field, I also used to think that this is one of the easiest job. You just need to screen the resumes, take interviews, and close the openings.
Right.
That's the only job HR does. But when I dive into this journey, completely changed my perspective. How I saw recruitment or the TA is that openings stayed open for a month, not because that candidates are unavailable, but there are multiple challenges which was not clear. It's always understanding about the business requirements along with the candidate expectations. So that's the moment when I think that the TA is not about the execution of the existing policies. It's about the translation, what actually business wants from a candidate and what candidates wants from a business. So from there I changed my perspective and I got to know that this profile is more about strategic, not what actually people think.
And what's one hiring habit that looks efficient but actually creates more problems later on?
I think the one habit is rushing behind hiring quickly with the speed to just fill the opening. At first, you hire the candidates, you feel very confident, but the hidden problem is not the speed. Hidden problem is that speed without clarity. And I think speed without clarity actually leads the higher attrition, the high company cost. It affects the entire team performance.
What's a signal that tells you a role will be challenging even before sourcing begins?
I think the misalignment between the management expectations and current market reality. Because the hiring manager or the business stakeholder expects that they are offering enough to the candidates or the market pool to join the organization, and sometimes they expect that they want a premium candidate with limited budget, but it is not possible every time.
Move on to our rapid fire round, which is the favorite segment of our audiences. So, are you ready, Sakshi?
Yes, definitely, I'm ready.
If recruitment had a warning sign, what would it say?
I think I should quote danger because every step has its own expectations and every step is unpredictable.
What's more intense, deadline hiring or last minute dropouts?
Obviously, last minute dropouts because you are prepared for the deadline hiring. Deadline stress is predictable because you know that you have to complete a target within the given timeline. You are aware of the outcomes.
Right.
Okay, so I think last minute dropouts are kind of the heartbreak because you invest so much time, you invest your efforts.
What's your mood when the offer letter finally gets accepted?
Definitely happy, but not that, because I think releasing or accepting the offer letter is a milestone, not a victory. It's a win or lose situation.
Suspense till the end.
Yes, definitely.
An early indicator that a candidate might ghost.
Consistency and delayed in the responses.
One recruiter habit that builds long-term credibility.
I think always being honest with your candidates. And I know that recruitment is little bit कि आटे में नमक जितना झूठ चलता है, but not every time. You have to be honest, be transparent with your candidates and timely sharing the feedback.
One interview question that reveals more than expected.
I think the scenario-based questions are mostly the questions which can give clarity about everything. Suppose that if the question is you are asking, tell me a moment when you have a disagreement with your manager. These questions gives a clarity about the candidate's problem solving, accountability and emotional intelligence.
Right. I remember from when I used to interview for companies, this used to be a very common question as to how do you handle stress? Can you tell me about a stressful situation and what did
Yes.
you? So, is this still a relevant question in the market?
Yes, for freshers especially.
So, my final question to you, Sakshi, one mindset shift that improves hiring outcomes instantly, according to you.
I think one mindset should be changed is hiring the most experienced candidates to hiring the most aligned candidates. Because in today's market, there are a lot of competition and
Right.
every candidate has its own experience in their field. Suppose that you are hiring for a candidate with 5+ years of experience. Instead of 5 years experience, you are like you are finding a candidate with 3 years of experience with the same skill set. So you can also consider that kind of candidates as
Thank you so much for that, Sakshi. And that's a wrap on this TS Friday episode, guys. Huge thanks to Sakshi for sharing honest, practical perspectives from the world of talent acquisition. If this episode sparked a thought or a smile, do share it with someone from your TS circle. See you next Friday. Thank you, Sakshi. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughtful insights with us.
Okay, so thank you, Aisha. Thank you again for providing me such a lovely platform to share my initial recruitment experience.